News in Madison County, local weather forecast, events. Contact us or message us on Facebook or MadisonKYLive.com.
As we enter into the season of gratitude, say thank you to our healthcare professionals. How can we say thanks? Your actions show your support. Consider the part you will play and how you can say thank you to those who continue the response.
Following a healthy, balanced diet is a smart way to reduce your cancer risk. But with colon cancer, there may be other risk factors you should know. So don't take a chance. Take a Baptist Health online cancer risk assessment today.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And now, from the luxurious studios of Madison County Live, located in Southern Hills Plaza, it's the weekend edition of Madison County Live. Welcome to the snowy big show, Madison County Live tonight.
That's right, Randy. We have that special weekend weather outlook. Is the snow coming, and how much will it be? We'll find out in just a few minutes.
Absolutely. Berea Industrial Park lands a big land deal.
That's right. The Central Kentucky Regional Airport is expanding their services.
And MLK Day special segment with Mitch Brown, a member of the NAACP for Richmond and Madison County. You'll have to watch that segment too.
You got it. And Barger's Briefings with County Clerk Kenny Barger.
Absolutely. This week's exercise, Candace and Oakley. Don't want to miss that.
That's right, Randy. And we have a special save the date from the Richmond Area Arts Council. They have a very special art show coming up.
And what is Crafters at Noon in Berea? We're going to tell you about it along with our sponsors. And, of course, Colleen's favorite segment. We wrap up everything with
the Game Pole Fishing Report. All that and more coming up next.
Coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch Good News, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
Watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
Hi, my name's Ian, and I watch Good News on Madison County Live, and you should too.
Welcome back to this snowy edition, at least that's what they're calling for, this weekend on Madison County Live, the big show.
That's right, Randy. It's been a big week here in Madison County. You're right. Everyone is looking forward to, or maybe not, the weather that is coming up starting this weekend and going into Monday. Randy, we're going to tell you all about that in just a minute. But first, we have that special offer from our friends at MetroNet.
We sure do. Let's roll it now.
So let's talk a little bit about what we've got going on at MetroNet. Right now, coming up, we're launching this new 2-year price lock.
Right.
And one of the new packages that we have put together is a $74.95 gig internet with a whole home Wi-Fi. So that allows you to be able to get the Wi-Fi anywhere and everywhere. We use the EroBox, which is a phenomenal leading provider of whole home Wi-Fi. Kat, where can everybody get this?
This is offered for anyone who has MetroNet in their area, so anyone can get this deal.
So Berea, which is our newly launched market, thank you, Berea, for joining the MetroNet family. We love having you, and we'd love for you to have this product. Richmond, Lexington, Versailles, Nicholasville. Did I leave anybody out?
I think you got it.
I think we're locked and loaded. Thank you so much, folks. If a gig is not for you, we also have available a 500 meg package for $64.95 whole home Wi-Fi. Or if you don't want the whole home Wi-Fi, $59.95. We look forward to seeing you and being a customer for MetroNet. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks to fiber optic internet provider MetroNet Inc.com. All you got to do is sign up. That's a great offer. Fiber optic is super fast.
That's right, Randy. Get that special now. All right. This is what everyone has been waiting for. What is going to happen with this system? That's right. We are currently under that winter storm watch. So effective 6 a.m. Sunday morning and through 1 a.m. Monday. Now, friends, this has changed over the course of the past few days, and we know that there is still a possibility for that 3 to 6 inches of heavy wet snow. But Randy, we are right on that line. Here in Madison County, we're right on that line. So we're going to continue to track this for you. As far as temperatures go, we're going to be hitting that 32-degree mark at a really critical time. So it's looking like this system is pushing a little later, possibly than expected, where we thought we were going to get the majority of the weather on Sunday. It might be that will move into overnight on Sunday into Monday, which could cause obviously some difficult traveling conditions. So Randy, again, I'm watching this. We're watching the National Weather Service on an hourly basis. We're going to keep you updated as we can. We'll also continue to share all the important emergency management information from our friends at Madison County Emergency Management. But this is the time, friends, if you're watching this, it's Saturday night. If you have any last minute things that you need to do, please go ahead and do those now, because the weather could get tricky over the next couple of days.
And if you're watching this on Sunday morning, comment below.
Comment below. You can tell us what's going on. That's right. We'll have all this information and more throughout the weekend, of course, every morning at 6:30 a.m., as well as our live weather channel. Randy?
That's right.
Tell us about that.
It's very easy. All you have to do is go to MadisonKYLive.com, watch the weather forecast on our live cam, live in Madison County, pointing toward the EKU bypass right there, and always keep an eye on it. And we got some more information coming up about that. But you can watch that 24/7 at MadisonKYLive.com.
You got it. Very good. Just stay safe, everyone. That's the most important thing.
And if you don't have to get out, don't.
That's right. You got it.
If it's not that important, you can stay home and let those snowplows and brine machines do their work.
You got it. Very good. Please make way for those first responders. Randy, tell us, the Berea Industrial Park landed? Oh,
sure
really?
did. They landed a land deal. Let me tell you about it. I've got a little picture here from the City of Berea website, Cain, and they did, in fact, land a little land deal. The title actually says, "The sale of the Berea Industrial Property paves the way for more jobs." And this is from the Berea Industrial Development Authority. They closed the land deal Monday to bring designed to bring a new employer and more jobs to the city of Berea. So
you got it.
That is pretty cool. I'm going to read more about it here. The Berea Industrial Development sold the land in Menelaus Industrial Park to Menelaus Berea Spec LLC, and that's an affiliate of MP Kelly Design and Construction. Mike Kelly and his group, we all know. According to a press release from the mayor's office, they plan to construct an approximately 50,000 square foot spec building on the site beginning in 2022 that'll help attract quality employers to the city, Fraley said. And with the expansion of the new Hyster-Yale Group and other large employers like App Harvest, Hitachi, Electric Motor Systems, they're reaching out for folks that will have that building. So that's a spec building, but it will be ready for the new clients that come in. So that's pretty cool.
It is important development here in Madison County. Looking forward, and we'll have more information on that one for you in the coming days. Hey, speaking of good news and expansions, tell us about the Central Kentucky Regional Airport.
The regional airport also has some great news, which is now called, now remember, I keep wanting to call it the Madison County Airport. It's the Central Kentucky Regional Airport, and they are expanding their services. Todd Block of American Engineers, that the application progress process to secure over $1 million in funding for the water line. Of course, the water line sewer extension project is in the final stages, so that's good news with the Madison Southern Water District and a forced main sewer line from Berea Municipal Utilities, and that will enable homeowners near the line to connect to the two services. And the board also has applied for an Appalachian Regional Commission grant for over $1 million, 80% of the cost. That will cover 80% of the cost from the city of Berea and 20% from the Kentucky Industrial Authority, $250,000. A lot of great things going on there at the Central Kentucky Regional Airport, colleague. It's the Central Kentucky Regional Airport. I know it's hard to get used to for everybody that was used to calling it the Madison County airport. And of course, Todd also reported that another $10 million may be available for Kentucky airports through the Kentucky Department of Aviation. And I'm trying to think here. I'm looking at the LED lighting project, of course, has been delayed a little bit because of inclement weather, shortage of staff, some of which is related to COVID-19. But the T-Hanger project, which was completed in 2021, and they're supposed to 30 new hangars are drawing rent right now at the airport, and the Central Kentucky Regional Airport has 68 airplanes based at the airport. Wow, that's a lot.
It really is. It is. It is expanding quickly, and that's right. Special economic development here in Madison County. Always good to get those updates from Central Kentucky Regional Airport.
And if you haven't seen the airport, drive out there and take a look at it.
Yes, it's impressive.
It's pretty impressive. It's pretty remarkable. Hopefully we'll get some more stuff coming in there at the regional airport, and maybe we can get the Madison County Live airplane that we've all.
Hey, I would love that. I would be all about that. Maybe a partnership with Eastern Kentucky University. Who knows? We'll see. Hey, Reed, speaking of something special, you had a really special conversation with our friend Mitch Brown. He's going to tell us about a special Martin Luther King Jr. event taking place on Monday.
I have Mitch Brown, and he is with the NAACP Madison County branch, and he's going to talk to us about January the 17th, the MLK March, and other things going on. Mitch, how are you?
I'm fine, Randy.
Good.
And glad you gave me a call, and we're excited about this march that's coming up on the 17th.
Okay, tell us all about it, Mitch. What's going on that Monday?
Well, we wanted to do something different in the march, and this year what we wanted to do was not just a traditional march. Sure. We wanted to do something to give back to the community.
Good.
So we came up with the idea of marching for the homeless.
Okay, that's an excellent idea.
So we immediately contacted the Madison Homes Community Services and the Room and the Inn in Berea.
Okay.
And they both were ready to be partners with us in this event. We were contacted by the Richmond Human Rights Commission, who have partnered with us before in the past on marches, and what are we doing for this day? And we told them, they said, well, we want to be a part of it.
That's excellent. That's fantastic. So tell us about the march first. What time does that begin?
The march begins at 3, but the staging area begins at 2 o'clock at First Christian Church.
First Christian, as usual, because we've been there before.
And we will stage there, and there will be Salvation Army. We'll be using their canteen where we'll be giving out coffee and hot chocolate and donuts.
Fantastic. So is that all free?
It's all free.
Way to go, Kevin.
The donations come from McDonald's.
Exactly. Nice. That's excellent. That's fantastic. All right.
So we'll be staging at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Also, Richmond and Berea Homeless Boards will be there to collect items for the homeless. Okay. And speaking of which, what kind of items can people bring that you're collecting? We are posting that on all of our sites.
Okay, on Facebook page and everything.
Pages,
and your website, of course, which I will have on the screen.
Yeah, and we are asking people to come to the march to bring some of these items for the homeless.
Excellent. Now, the march begins, it begins right there at First Christian Church, correct?
Yes.
And where does that end? How far do you all go?
We'll go south to 2nd Street.
Okay, all right.
Make a U-turn.
And make a U-turn, okay.
And come back up to the parking lot.
Okay, got you. Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes.
Also, you're doing something different this year, a night program.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
We always do the evening program.
Okay.
And this year it would be live stream from First Baptist Church.
Okay, cool.
And the theme of this program is Martin's voice in the 21st century.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So we have 3 speakers, Reverend Howard Miller, Reverend David Moran, and Christina Gamble.
Okay.
And they will be reading excerpts from 3 of Martin's speeches and to show the relevancy of his speeches from the 60s, how relevant they are in our time right now.
Okay.
And of course, we will have some guest singers on the
Sure.
program.
Okay, cool. And that's going to be a virtual event, live streamed, correct?
At 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock, and that's going to be on the page of the NAACP in Madison County?
It's going to be on First Baptist Church, Francis Street.
Okay, excellent. Okay,
Yes,
excellent. Fantastic. And that's going to be at 7, correct?
At 7 o'clock.
So just join in.
Just join in. The streaming begins at the staging area begins at 2 if you want to come early. And we will have voter registration and
excellent.
Membership drive set up. But we will be staging, they'll be collecting items.
Right.
But also what we're doing this year is that we contacted the middle schools.
Okay.
6 middle schools in the county.
Right.
About a poster contest.
Oh, that'll be neat.
And this poster contest is that they would pick a theme or a particular quote from Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay, cool.
And do a poster contest. We will be giving prizes of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in all 6 of the middle schools. And all 6 of the middle schools were eager to participate in this. So we look forward to that.
So when will those winners be announced, Mitch?
Well, the committee has set a deadline for the 12th. For the posters.
For the posters,
so they will go get the posters. The teachers will narrow it down to the five best posters. And they will get the 5 best posters and get those. And from there, we'll select the 3 from each school. And they'll be getting 1st, 2nd, and 3rd prizes.
And, of course, those will be on your all's Facebook page, I'm sure.
They will
share
be
it
on
all
our
over Richmond.
Facebook pages. And also, those 5 posters from each school will be carried in the march.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, that'd be neat.
Yeah,
all right.
So, that would be
let's pray for good weather. Please.
Yeah, I've checked the extended forecast, and we're looking at a high of 44 with no rain or snow.
That's tropical.
And so you're talking about a 3 o'clock march, so it should be.
I know, it should be good.
Day,
excellent.
Whatever it is.
So that is Monday. The MLK Junior March starts at 3 o'clock. Be there at 2. Bring your items for the homeless.
Yes.
Okay. And the program that night, 7 o'clock on the Francis Street live stream Baptist Church.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, Mitch, thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thank you, Randy.
I appreciate you.
Thank
All
you.
right, folks. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks to Mitch Brown for coming on the show, talking about all the MLK events on Monday. Please pay attention. Those may change due to inclement weather, so make sure you follow them on their Facebook page. And, of course, we'll post changes as well.
You got it. Randy, speaking of changes, we know that Madison County Clerk Kenny Barger always keeps us up to date with his Bargers briefings. So here's the important information we need to know for this week.
Absolutely. He talks about passports, where to find the candidate filings, and their holiday schedules.
Hello, I'm Madison County Clerk Kenny Barger, and welcome to Barger's Briefings. Last month, we discussed specialty plate renewals and the 2022 primary election. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the application process for U.S. passports and how to view current candidates for the 2022 primary election and our 2022 holiday schedule. With spring break coming up in a few months, let's discuss what is needed to apply for a U.S. passport, the turnaround time, and the difference between a passport book and a passport card. Right now, routine processing is taking anywhere from 8 to 11 weeks. Individuals needing their passport book sooner may pay an additional fee for the expedited processing, which is taking 5 to 7 weeks. Now, do you need a passport book, a passport card, or both? If you have a passport book, you don't need a passport card. The difference between a passport book and a passport card is where you can visit and how you can get there. The passport book allows international travel by air, sea, or land. However, a passport card can only be used for entry in land border crossings or seaports in Canada, Mexico, Bermuda, and the Caribbean. Adults age 16 and older and minors age 15 and younger must meet the following requirements to apply. Applications must be completed. New applicants and minors will use the Form DS-11, including minors who have already had a book or card. Adult applicants seeking to renew their passports will use Form DS-82. All forms may be downloaded online at travel.state.gov. Both parents or legal guardians must be present at the time of application. If a parent or legal guardian is unable to attend, they must submit a notarized statement on Form DS-3053. Evidence of U.S. citizenship is required. This can be an original or certified government-issued birth certificate, consular report of birth abroad, or certification of birth, certificate of naturalization, certificate of citizenship, or a fully valid and undamaged U.S. passport, even if it's expired. Please note that original or certified documentation should be provided with a copy. Both will then be mailed out with the application. The original or certified proof of citizenship will be mailed back to you. Once processing is complete, applicants who have had a passport before must submit their most recent passport. Otherwise, a statement regarding the lost or stolen passport must be completed. Front and back copies of government-issued identification must be provided. Our office can make copies for $1/4 a page. If you don't live in Kentucky, you will need to provide 2 forms of ID. Individuals who have an intermediate license or driver's permit must also provide an alternate form of ID. If a minor is applying for a book or card, both parents must provide copies of their ID. You will need to submit a passport photo. We can take your photo for an additional $15. We ask that you do not wear white or cream. You can provide your own photo, but it must meet the application requirements. Finally, you must provide a check or money order for the fee for the U.S. Department of State. This will be mailed out with your application. Applicants using the DS-11 application form will be required to pay a $35 processing fee to the Madison County Clerk's office. The processing fee, photo fee, if applicable, and the copies, if applicable, can be paid with cash, check, or card. Our Richmond branch processes passport applications from 8 a.m. to 3:45 with no appointment required. If you have any questions regarding the passport process, please contact our office at 859-624-4703, option 2, or visit travel.state.gov. 2022 current candidates is now available on our website. On election page under 2022 candidates. Our website is a great resource of information for upcoming elections. Be sure to check it out. Under our site calendar, you can find our 2022 holiday schedule. In January, we'll be closing Monday, January 17th for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we'll reopen Tuesday, January 18th with normal business hours. Thank you for watching Barger's Briefings. Please tune in on Friday, February 11th, 2022 at 6 p.m. on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. Thanks to Kenny. You can always find those on their YouTube channel as well as their Facebook page. And speaking of exercising, no one spoke of exercising, I just did. But I don't wonder if Kenny exercises. He looks like he might exercise.
How about exercising your right to vote?
Yes, yes. And exercising physically with our friends Candace and Oakley. Let's see what she's got for us today.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace. And today we're going to continue to work on those abs and on our core, but let's start off with the warm-up and do some arm circles. Now we're going to go backwards. Jumping jacks. Great, now we're going to go elbow to knee. Cross that midline. Good, hands on your hips. We're going to go side to side. Good, hands up, touch your toes. Great. All right, we're going to go down and do mountain climbers. All right, on our backs, we're going to do sit-ups. There's 1 and 2. All right, Superman and push up. Superman and push up. Great job. All right, we're going to come up and we're going to jog in place. Slow motion. Super speed. Great job. For today's exercise, we are going to do bicycle crunches where we come up, go opposite arm, opposite leg, kind of like we do during the warm-up, except for this is on the ground. Great job. So a few more. Doing great. Keep that core tight. Great. All right, now we're going to take our legs, bring them all the way up, and then almost down to the floor. And hold. Bring it all the way up. Now almost down to the floor. All the way up. And almost down to the floor. Great. Now bring them in and hug them real tight. Go side to side, kind of rock your body. Great. All right, now last thing. We're going to do those bicycle crunches again. Great job. A few more. Finish it out. All right, regular crunches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. All right, go be excellent to each other. Push through things that are hard. And go be great today. And final thing, go Bengals. Have a great one, y'all.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. Thanks to Candace and Oakley for that great exercise segment. Always follow the playlist on our YouTube channel and at MadisonKYLive.com. Get the whole list. Don't miss. I like to call the exploits of Oakley and Candace.
They sure do know how to have fun. And you know what? They're keeping us in check. We exercised with them all season long during the holidays.
That's right.
We needed to. So let's continue into the new year and make this year a healthy one. Hey, Randy, we have a special event saved today from our friends at the Richmond Area Arts Council.
Tell us about it.
Okay. The NAACP of Richmond and Madison County and the Richmond Area Arts Council have partnered to present an artist reception and exhibit entitled A Kaleidoscope of Black Artistry, celebrating the works of African-American artists in Kentucky. Randy, this reception will take place on Friday, February 4th from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. Light refreshments will be served, as well as speaking engagements from several of the artists about their works. For more information, you can visit our friends at the Richmond Area Arts Council, 399 West Water Street. Looking forward to this, Randy. This is going to be a very special event, and I'm sure there will be an absolutely beautiful exhibit.
That'll be really, really, really neat. And speaking of another great event, what is Crafter at Noon? I'm going to tell you in Berea. You have a craft that you're working on? You want to talk to others while you craft? Join your fellow creators at Crafter Noon on Tuesday, February the 15th from 6 until 8 at the Russell Acton Foltz Center right there in Berea. And there are some items that you need to bring. Make sure to bring your own craft. Knitting, crocheting, needlepoint, scrapbooking, jewelry making, etc. All handicrafts are welcome. Call 986-9402 to register. Room is set up to allow for social distancing. Masks are strongly recommended. So that is the Crafter at Noon at Berea, Russell Acton Folk Center.
That's right, Randy. Very good.
Where's that at? Colleen, tell us.
Russell Acton. One time, nearly 3 years ago.
Which is action going on. So I don't mind that. That's kind of cool.
That's right. My just a little tongue twister there, and that's what happened, and Randy will never forget it. All right, Randy, does that wrap us up for this Saturday?
It sure does.
Folks, we want you to stay safe out there, so don't forget we're going to stay with you throughout this weekend and, of course, next week. And we wouldn't be able to do it with our friends at the Madison County Emergency Management Agency, MetroNet Fiber, Jack Burford Chevrolet, and the Madison County Health Department. Friends, they support good news right here in Madison County, and we hope that you get out there and support them. And if you have good news that you'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely. It's easy to do. MadisonKYLive.com, Madison County Live on Facebook, and of course, reach out to us on Twitter at Randy Rosenbaum, at Colleen Spencer, and of course, send us a message, randy@kymedia.net. And if your business or organization wants to help sponsor great, good news, sporting events, traffic updates, weather, give us a call. We are your good news authority for Madison County.
You got it, Randy. Very good. All right. That means there's just one thing left to do. What is it?
It's the Cain Bowl Fishing Report, sponsored by the Cain Bowl in Southern Hills Plaza. Check it out. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you Monday, 6:30.
Stay safe.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Bowl in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures across the area are running in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Fishing is slow across the district due to recent winter weather conditions and heavy rains causing high water conditions on many of our rivers, streams, and lakes. It is a great time of year to complete those preparations for the spring's fishing season by organizing your tackle and completing maintenance on your fishing equipment. But if you're interested in getting out, doing a little fishing, and weather conditions improve, there are two species of interest this time of year, which are sauger and trout. Sauger are beginning to stage below many of our locks and dams on the Ohio and Kentucky rivers. You can try your luck using live minnows or a variety of jigs, spoons, or minnow imitating lures to catch a few of these fish. Please observe all boating regulations when fishing below these locks and dams due to possible dangerous water conditions, and protect yourself from the cold weather conditions. And it's a great time of year to get out and check out a few of the ponds that are part of the department's Fishing in Neighborhoods program, also known as the FINS program. Check out the department's website at fw.ky.gov for a complete list of FINS lakes in your area. Small white jigs or white meb spinners are excellent baits for catching a few of these trout. And finally, don't forget, in about a month and a half, March 1st marks the start of a new year of fishing licenses. So don't forget to purchase your new license. Remember, by purchasing a fishing license, you help fund fishery management across the Commonwealth. So grab a pole and enjoy some great fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
My name is Laura King. I'm the Director of Emergency Cardiovascular and Behavioral Health Services at Baptist Health Richmond. Mental health is important in this community as so many are affected by it, whether it's you individually, your family, or your loved one. But additionally, there's such a stigma that goes along with it that a lot of people don't want to seek treatment or don't know what their treatment options are, or find it very burdensome to have to even step up and say, hey, I have a problem. We put so much effort on physical health and just not enough on mental health. So Baptist Health Richmond is really committed to getting everybody in this society to get to thrive and not just survive. There's so many different ways that we can support the community needs, whether it's substance abuse treatment, whether it's medication management. We have outpatient services. First and foremost, we have crisis assessment stabilization. So if you or a loved one is in a crisis, you can come to the emergency department. We have people on hand that will come support you through it, to give you different resources. In addition to that, we have lots of ancillary resources such as peer support specialists, targeted case managers, and then we have outpatient services for those that just need somebody to talk to, need some medication services, as well as family members that need that support.
We've endured a lot during the pandemic. There has been great loss. Recently, there are signs of improvement. However, the response continues for the healthcare professionals in our community. Don't stop taking the actions that can make a difference to the ones providing care to us. Consider the part you will play and how you can say thank you to those who continue the response.
Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.